You know, sometimes when they're looking for something to talk about on the news, they'll talk about things that don't make much sense. And I get that, right? I get it because they want to have like a light moment, a moment of levity where people just let their hair down. But sometimes they do it at the expense of the person. In this case, it's a politician. And that politician's name is Bernie Sanders. Here goes a clip that people are still talking about. We'll talk about it because I think it goes to a broader issue.
In this corner, 77-year-old Bernie the Cerebral Sanders couldn't resist jabbing the speed bag he passed by the other day.
Oh! But I'm coming back.
He took on the bag, but the bag clobbered him. Or as one armchair analyst put it, speed bag TKO's Bernie Sanders seconds after fight began, quickest technical knockout in boxing history. Note to candidates, if you're clueless about hitting a bag, don't do it unless you want to become a punching bag. What a doofus. LOL, if he keeps that up, maybe he'll knock some sense into himself. Someone else took a swing at socialism, tweeting, "When capitalism claps back." Even the president's son, Don Jr., weighed in. This wouldn't exactly strike fear in the minds of our adversaries, but Bernie supporters thought it was cute. Float like a butterfly, sting like a Bernie. We've seen the candidate shadow box before, reacting to his doctor saying what great health the senator's in.
Do I get involved in senior boxing?
In addition to shadow boxing, we've seen Donald Trump perform a fake takedown at a WWE event billed as the Battle of the Billionaires. Hey, but at least Bernie's punching a bag and not threatening to punch his opponent.
No, I wish we were in high school. I could take him behind the gym.
He said, "I'd like to take him behind the gym." I dream of that.
But our favorite political boxing moment was when retiring Senator Orrin Hatch tried to spar with a piece of bacon. A slice of bacon is great, but don't get any ideas from this guy. Don't even think of pummeling meat, Bernie, even if it would tenderize it. Jeannie Mo, CNN.
I'm all right over here. All right. Hey, look, hey, that's my No Joe. Look, my No Joe button, by the way. I don't know if you can see that. There you go, No Joe. All right. All right, now, first of all, I saw some people talking about this and they were upset. They're like, why they making fun of Bernie? Look, one of the things they say about Bernie is Bernie's too uptight. And I think this was a perfect example to show that Bernie is not uptight, that he can't let his hair back, so to speak. More than I can, anyway. You can let his hair back and just relax, have a good time, laugh at himself, not take himself too seriously. This is good. They would have made fun of anybody who did what he did. He got punched in the face with his own bag. You know what I mean? And you look, if Beto O'Rourke did this, you'd be making fun of it. If, I don't know, if Jay Inslee, if Cory Booker did this, you'd be laughing too. I was punching the bag. I was punching the bag. I'm trying to get the Cory Booker voice. I'm going to learn it. I'm going to study Godfrey the comedian. I'm going to come back with my Cory Booker voice. Here's the thing, guys. Don't be such a Bernie fan that you can't laugh at Bernie. You know who posted this clip originally? Bernie. Bernie and his team put this out on the Bernie Sanders YouTube channel because then it's not that serious. Stop acting like Bernie's being under attack because they're making fun of him. This humanizes Bernie. This keeps it real. Bernie can laugh, joke, and keep it moving. Sometimes you're going to be the butt of the joke. The way is how you handle it. And Bernie handled it well just by laughing it off and kept going. You know? That's what you do. Remember, I think I saw a clip where Obama took a shot and missed the basket, and they talked about it for a while. Things like that happen, man. It's going to happen. I mean, I'm sure there's a clip somewhere where Trump's eating a donut and I don't know, and he missed his mouth and it went all down his shirt and he started eating crumbs off his lap and then started getting on it. Then it fell on the floor and he jumped on the floor and was licking the carpet. I'm sure it's a clip like that of Trump doing something like that. There's got to be. Then a dog came by and took a whiz on it and he still kept licking the carpet. I mean, come on, these are things Trump would do. So, I mean, Bernie, lighten up. Everybody lighten up about Bernie, I should say. Everybody lighten up. Bernie's taking it light, you take it light. But the thing I find ironic about it, is that they want this from Bernie. They want light moments with Bernie. Bernie moments. See, they want Bernie to give them more opportunities to make money off of you, Bernie. You got to give them more of this, and they'll stay off your ass. That's right, Bernie. Give them more light moments, goofy stuff, sensationalism. You know, get pissed off with Jane sometime and raise your voice or something. Like, Jane, what you doing, Jane? Oh, come on, Jane. And then, you know, and put your fingers behind her head, or Jane, you know, throw some water on them or something. Do something funny. Do an ice bucket challenge. Something exciting. You know, do a fart noise when Jane gets up. You know, one of those. Something, I don't know. Joke with Nina. Hey, Nina, what's going on? You know, and I don't know. I'm just saying you got to lighten up, because that's going to keep corporate media. Because we all know corporate media does not want to cover the real Bernie Sanders. No, they don't want to cover a real issue that Bernie Sanders brings up. They want the light stuff. They don't want stuff like this.
In this corner, 70.
They don't want this type of stuff. This is the richest country on earth, and we have 40 million in poverty, 34 million with no health insurance. Half our people live in paycheck to paycheck. I refuse to accept that as normal. Yeah, they don't want that. They don't want to cover that part. No. She's not going to make a segment about that. Oh, no. There will be no laughy, jokey segment about Bernie Sanders pointing out the gross income inequality, the gross poverty, the inhumane treatment of our elderly, of our senior citizens, of our veterans who commit suicide every day, of our opiate crisis, the many overdoses, of our people, of our young people living, not eating on college campuses, people who can't afford dinner or lunch, starving in school. Yes, it happens. Homeless kids in school. They don't want to talk about all of the black people who are in jail for marijuana usage, or expired tags who can't make bail, or the vulture-like police officers that feed off of them in order to fund their shitty town. Yeah, these things are not discussed, or how we're getting gouged at every step and every turn by our own government. About the asset forfeitures and all the other garbage that they heap on top of poor people to keep people who are already down further down in the hole. Yeah, they wouldn't want to cover Bernie Sanders' extensive, expansive Green New Deal options, climate change proposals, or his groundbreaking record-setting criminal justice reform package that he unvoked or what's the word for it? Shit, that was sounding good too. His groundbreaking, fantastic criminal justice reform package that he unveiled. That's it. He unveiled it. He unsheathed it. And they didn't want to cover it. They haven't been covering it. They don't want to cover it. But they'll cover this shit though. Bernie punches a bag and the bag hits him. Something that can happen to anyone. But you know what can't happen to anyone? Anyone can't, in any other country, is not expected to go bankrupt because somebody in their family got sick. Not anyone in the world, in most countries, developed countries like our country, kids don't have to prostitute themselves in order to get themselves through school. Yeah, some people do that, you know. Other things that don't happen everywhere in the world, unlike punching a bag that might punch back and hit you in the face, I don't know, kids who get shot in schools, or kids who get shot by parents, or parents who shoot themselves. These things don't always happen everywhere else, but they happen here an awful lot. Now, they'll cover these things for sensational purposes, but when we start talking about how do we fix the condition of these people that live in this country, the citizens of this country, they don't have much talk for you. It's not much, ain't much coverage on how do we fix our pain in our towns all across the Midwest, all across the South, all across the East Coast and West Coast. No talk about what fuels gang activity. Just talk about death. And if somebody was white or brown or black or Asian or Native American or gender or, LGBT or something. Like whatever they can to kind of get more play out of it. But at the end of the day, it's usually about people being broke, not having access to resources and things of that nature. So that's right, Bernie. Give them all what they want. They want less of you talking about real shit. And if you do that, maybe then they'll allow you, without too many smears, to be able to go after Joe Biden and defeat him and beat him like the rug that he is. Beat him like the fool that he is, the corporate shill that he is. And then maybe we can get some of these real issues taken care of. That's one punch that won't punch back. All right, guys, I'm Tim Black. Find me at Real Tim Black on Facebook and YouTube. And also Tim Black at Night on Instagram. I'm also on Twitter as Real Tim Black. You find me on all these platforms. I'm everywhere.